For true car lovers, there's always that one car, like a first love, will always be in your heart and your dreams. If this next story doesn't leave you with a tear in your eye, your heart's not firing on all cylinders.
I found the car about 2 years ago.
To whom it may concern, my name is Scott Bachmann. I have been searching for the past 20 years to find the missing piece of my childhood.
I was driving down the street and I happened to glance over my shoulder and I saw this, what looked like a Corvette in a garage underneath a bunch of stuff.
My dad had a 1973 Corvette convertible. He purchased the car on 9/26/1975. It was his pride and joy. It was orange with black interior. He even added side pipes to it. I know this because I remember burning my legs on them.
So I went in the garage, we talked some numbers. I picked it up 2 weeks later after I got back from Florida.
When he died in 1977, my mom sold the car. I have always wondered where the car was or even if it is still around.
I open my mail and I see this handwritten letter and I start reading the letter and it started off, the first paragraph was, I've been searching for a part of my childhood for 20-something years, and I kind of was like, whoa, what's this?
Over the last several months, I have searched countless Corvette sites, forums, and local Corvette clubs, all to no avail.
2 hours later, after sitting there thinking about it, I said, I'm gonna call, I gotta find out. And lo and behold, it was Scott on the phone, and I told him, I have your dad's Corvette.
I lost it. He said, I drive it, and proceeded to describe the car, and I was telling him what my memories are, and he's telling me how the car is, and I mean, it was just, it came together. It's exactly as I remembered it when I was 5 years old. I needed closure. I needed this 37 years of closure to just, okay, it's fine, thank you very much, and move on. And I said, well, what are your plans? He said, well, I'm gonna restore it. And I just got this inner peace. And I said, you know what, Bill? It's at a good home. Thank you. Thank you for taking the next chapter and just preserving the car. It really does have a lot of history, probably more than you know. And I said, thank you for restoring it. And he said, well, I haven't bought any parts. He said, why don't you make me an offer? So a number popped into my head, and I told him. He just looked at me and said, where'd you get that number? Well, I don't know, Bill, it just popped into my head. He said, well, that's what I paid for it. I'm in it for a battery and a couple other things, but this is your daddy's car, Scott, and it belongs to you. And my dad had this keychain, and I wanted to buy one, and I think I'm gonna buy it. Well, Bill had already had the keys in the car, and with all the checklists that I was going through and making sure that everything was fine, I never even looked at the keys. I went to go turn, and I looked down, and it was his keychain. And I just went, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. I've already been out to the cemetery. Hey, Dad, I got it.
That was the right thing to do.